Now, things can go wrong here. Obviously, I'm going to live with whatever results I get, but we'll see what happens.
Release her.
She stole the idol of Sylvanus. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Okay, so nothing too interesting here. I'm going to go with this one.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Alright, so we do have a bard option here. If you click into, you can also see how these will go, what kind of bonuses you have to any of these stats. Yeah, let's go with the bard option. I like the bard option. So we do get guidance from Shadowheart here now, that's why I went ahead and switched back. Plus we have a pretty high proficiency in charisma boost. Hopefully this goes well. And looks like we got pretty good. Which is good, I wanted to save the child or help it.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
So, there are actually some pretty interesting directions
I hate wolves.
that conversation can go. Let's go ahead and talk to Shadowheart, though.
Everyone's frightened. I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Okay.
They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Interesting. Let's see. I'll try. We'll see.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
That should be good enough for there. I do like all the approval ratings we're getting from everybody. It's not always going to be that way, but I do want to go more or less with the good choices, which is why I chose the party I have here. So we got a little bit more conversations we can do here. Let's talk to Wrath.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps Goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
So, got a goal to search for Halsin, which we were going to be doing anyway. So, no issues there. Let's go ahead and talk to Kaga.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
So, interesting. I like this. I haven't gone with this choice before, so I don't know how it'll go, but I want to pick it.
Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Alright. Yeah. We don't have anything specific to, like, bard or elf here. And those are the main things I want to choose, are conversation topics that usually take from our background. But since that's not here, we're just going to go top option.
The Rite of Thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Yeah.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
So she wants us to help her get rid of the tieflings. I actually hate her, so I'm going to be taking a route that at least attempts to have her killed along with the other people that think like her in this place. But for now, let's move on over here. We do have, let's see, obviously some stuff here. We're going to have Will do a little bit of some sneaking for us real quick. Have him split from the group, and then head up this way. Yep, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's how we crouch. You do have to be careful. There is the possibility of getting spotted back here, but I think we're going to be okay as far as that. Let's go ahead and lockpick. No bonuses because he's off by himself, but that should be okay. Maybe not. See, do we get 10 here? Okay, we still, even with a 2, we managed to open it, so all the bonuses are quite nice. We're still hidden, which is good. We're going to go ahead, take this, take this. This is an interesting note that has something to do with Kaga and someone named Olodin. And we'll add to wares. And then get on out from behind here before anyone, has any problem with us sneaking around. Can head back to the group, go back to our main character, and I'm just going to organize those things that we just took. So we're fine with leaving the wares wherever they are, so this doesn't really matter, but I will go ahead and send it to Monaghan. And then we're just going to send these to camp. We don't need them on us right now. But that's got that dealt with. That note, I think, is pretty nice. We find out she's plotting something. And you can save before doing that or whatever you prefer. But as long as you make sure that the individual that patrols that area isn't looking when you steal from it, you're pretty much fine. And then we've got another important conversation back here. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick save. Not that it really matters for me, but I like to do it anyway the way that I would normally, just so that you can all see good points to save.
We're nearly done. I see you. Just give me a moment.
Just going to wait.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable. That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay. So a little
We
bit
need
of
to be
progress
quick.
there.
This way.
I don't think we can talk to the bird.
Please. I'm resting.
Yeah, not really much there.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
Yeah, can't really talk.
The bird says nothing, only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
Follow Nettie on over here into the secret passage. I was trying to see if I could talk to the bird, but it just really doesn't have dialogue while it's hurt.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
So unfortunately, we failed that insight check.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
So your party, if you're going like mine, won't like it, but we can just say whatever.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here.
So it looks like Shadowheart approved, but
You
Carlac
know,
doesn't.
I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
I don't know about that.
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. None of us can even get close. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Alright, so we got a wyvern toxin, which can be coated onto your weapons, could be useful potentially.
To keep it that way.
Let's go ahead and see.
Better a quick draft than Ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind.
Add some of these things to wares that we don't plan on keeping. Which all of these, if you remember, came from that bird nest that I just clicked on. Let's see, I don't think there's anything else here that we need to care about. The wyvern venom. I was going to pass that on to Will so that we can coat his weapon with it later if we decide we want to. We've got some potions of speed. I guess I'll hold on to those for now, but you could just send them to camp, which is what I was contemplating. Now that she's gone, we do have a few more options here. I don't think there's anything on this. A letter from the drow. And then what I want to do is speak with Dead, which looks like we'll have to get it over here somewhere. Yeah, recast.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Ned Siranis of the Absolute. No houses, all equal in her love.
Going with mostly the drow choices here, just because they're more interesting and you wouldn't necessarily get them as a different race.
We will. Absolute will rule all. Minthara. Back at camp. Scouting. Found druids.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, so that's that. We're going to go ahead and get just a little bit sneaky here, though you shouldn't be bothered in here in the first place. We want this Mind Flayer specimen. So we're going to go ahead and take that, and then I'm going to look at the books, take most of those.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for cure.
Some information from Halsin. I don't mind taking some alchemy ingredients.
Already at the poor bastard.
Oh, he's alive.
And
And we're going to find him.
yeah, that should be all that we care for. There is some more interesting stuff you can do with this room in the future, but I'm just going to leave it for now. We've got most everything that we care to do in this area completed for now. Lots of individuals wanting us to try and find Halsin, which is fine. kind of just cleaning up the inventory. Something unfortunately necessary to do pretty often as you collect things. Nobody else here really worth talking to. I guess the wolf.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
So he's been obviously pretty bothered by the children.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
The choice that I went with, obviously everybody liked it, and the wolf is more amenable when you go with that one, so that's why I chose it there. So now that we saved that little girl, I'm going to come back out here and you can speak to her and her parents, because that's what a lot of the fuss here at the entrance was.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Let's see here. I think this is fine.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Okay, and we get a nice little reward. Mostly just a trinket, but it's something. Let's see here. So it gives you the Dancing Lights cantrip if you don't already have it, or if you want it for whatever reason. I'm just going to send it to camp. It's not too particularly useful for me. So there's a big fight we could get into if we continue straight here. I think I want to wait until I level up one more time before going to that, though, so let's for now head this way. It's hard to say. The things that we get from doing that are pretty useful, so it's tempting. I might have to give it a shot. We'll see. It's kind of a hard fight, though.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
Terrible.
Yes, that's it!
Finally. A song to set our heads straight after that display. We should leave before the effect wears off. Away! Away!
Poor squirrels. Can go ahead and do a save here.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
So, there's a few things that you can do here. I like going with some of the bard options, but if you're not someone who has the instrument proficiency yet, there is a route you can take with her to get that. I suppose I'll go ahead and showcase that just because it's a little bit more interesting. Yeah, so let's see here.
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra loot, if you want. I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
So we do get to go with a performance check here. Hopefully it goes alright.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you call light down.
Another performance.
Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry.
So there's a really nice big performance that she'll do if you take a different route, but this one is good because you get to help her, and then as I said, this gives you a proficiency for musician stuff. You know, you can play an instrument with your character no matter what class you pick if you go that route. So I wanted to just showcase that for you because you get something out of it.
Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. Keep the lute. Please. You've earned it. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
So you also get the lute from her, which it's nothing really special. It's just another instrument of any type. I like the violin personally, but it is something cool that you can get. I'm going to just send it to camp, because I don't want to sell it. It is a unique item at least.